Should you summon on the Worldwide Celebration Dual Dokkan Fest banners? Well, yes, but you clicked on this because you want to hear which one is better. And it's BUU's banner. Goodbye. Just kidding, it's still BUU's banner, but let's talk about why in today's Should You Summon. Welcome to Should You Summon, the series where we take a look at new banners, analyze their value, and I tell you whether or not I think you should summon on them. Now, we mainly look at these banners from a free-to-play standpoint, as free-to-play players need to be more careful with how they use their stones, but of course, banner value applies to dolphins and whales too. But with all that being said, let's get started, and eventually I'm going to get that intro down to like 2 seconds. But essentially, BUU's banner on both JP and Global is just more cohesive and has less units that are replaceable or niche. While Vegito's banner is still pretty good, you have units like SS4 Goku, whose main job is just to be a Goku's family leader. Of course, still a good Goku's family leader, but LR Gohan and Goten just fit that role just as well, if not better. And you have units like Physical Tien who work as a pretty good Majin Buu Saga support for the Vegitos, but they don't link that well and they don't share most of the best categories that the LRs do. And when you compare that to BUU's banner, where you have AGL BUU Piccolo, who supports the power absorption category that basically just has all the BUU units, so essentially anytime you're running the new LR Physical BUU, you can also run this BUU Piccolo, which makes him just a better support than Tien. And then BUU's banner has units like STR Cooler and LR AGL Gohan, who are some of the best at what they do. Cooler just doing a ridiculous amount of good stuff, plus those guaranteed crits on Saiyan units, fantastic. And LR AGL Gohan running the Kamehameha category, which is just one of the best categories in the game. And on JP, instead of Cooler, you still have Tech Exchange BUU, who works very well on BUU-centric teams. Honestly, if you're comparing the two, BUU's banner wins every time. Now, on Global, you can get the first 4 multis on each banner for 120 stones each, and that's pretty good. I think if you have enough stones to do a decent amount of multis, and you have more than 5 units on both banners you could use, I'd say do the first rotation on both. However, the discount is only a 30 stone difference between that and the 150 for 4 multis you'll get afterwards, so don't do it on Vegito's banner if you really don't have much on his banner that you can use. But when it comes to units, they're both about equal. Majin Buu gets to stack attack and defense for as long as he's in the Buu-Tank's form, and he's going to heal you in both forms. When he transforms, he's going to give himself 5 more ki and seal super attacks for 5 turns. And when you consider his stacking and the link skills update that buffed the Majin links, he's going to be a good offensive and defensive unit. However, he is a little bit more limiting because you do need to build around him. At the very least, he's going to want some sort of Majin Buu linking partner. Now, LR STR Vegito does a lot more things and can be a bit more versatile. He has some damage reduction, he can launch an additional super attack, has some built-in crit, and counters normal attacks. He'll also foresee enemy super attacks for 10 turns from the time that you transform. So ultimately, he's doing more, but when it comes to their actual attack and defense stats, you're going to see BUU being better defensively and their attack stats being around the same. And I think you'll see Majin Buu doing better in longer events, and Vegito is kind of just about where we'd expect the good LR Dokkan Fest to be. They should be some of the best units in the game, and LR Vegito does fill that expectation. So for free-to-play players, I think that if you have a limited amount of stones, you're probably better off summoning on BUU's banner on both JP and Global. If you have a decent amount, say around 600 or more, and you have some units on Vegito's banner that you can use, I'd say do the first rotation on both and then evaluate after that. And if you're brand new, I would actually summon on both. Vegito's units are a bit more versatile for you, and AGL Bardock will help you get a really good starting team going. And I think that veteran players definitely should be choosing BUU's banner. Now, what am I personally summoning on? Well, I'm actually having a little bit of a tough time deciding for Global. I've got about 800 stones and I need an equal amount of units on both. I think I'll do the first rotation on both banners and then see what I should do after that. And on JP, I do have a lot more stones I can use, but really I only need STR Vegito from the Vegito's banner. I'm probably going to be focusing a lot more on BUU's banner on JP. Either way, you're going to see some summoning videos coming soon, and I want to thank you guys for watching and staying until the end of the video. I changed the format a little bit with this one. We didn't really spend as much time talking about what the units actually do, and focused more time on the analysis. Let me know if you guys like that change or if you want me to bring back the unit overviews for the next one. With all that being said, make sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and I wish you all some very happy and very lucky summons. Goodbye.